New laptops are coming. Preparing and making sure you have your files backed up and accessible to you is an important task. This video will show you how to make sure you have your bookmarks saved from the different browsers you've used, important documents that you use for your education and in your instruction, as well as backing up some of the different materials that you have and putting them in an accessible place, along with getting to the point of backing up materials that are more music, movies, or multimedia, especially if you had national board video footage that you've recorded and saved onto this current laptop. So to get prepared, let's get started. First of all, these are links, as this popping up here is showing you. These are links to help you get to how to back up your web browser bookmarks. So if you're a fan of using the bookmarking function in Google Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer, saving those bookmarks so you don't have to find everything again is important. I'm going to start with Chrome, then go to Firefox, then show you how to do it in Internet Explorer. First of all, Google Chrome. Right up here into the three-line menu bar, Bookmarks, and go to Bookmark Manager. Then you're going to do the drop-down menu from Organize and go to Export Bookmarks to File. I'm going to choose to put this file in a location that I'm going to save later. All right, very important thought to consider. Your desktop is another option to do. The H drive is another option to do. All right, for me, I'm going to put it into my docs for work, and I'm going to save this as the bookmarks that it's labeled there. I click Save. That part's done. So Google Chrome, the three-line menu choice, going to the Bookmarks Manager. Next up, I'm going to now go to Firefox. In Firefox, the icon that looks like a clipboard is what I would refer to it as. I'm going to go to that icon, Show All Bookmarks, and I'm going to go to the Import and Backup, and I'm going to export to HTML. From there, I'm going to choose that same location, Documents, Documents for Work, and I'm going to call this Bookmarks from Firefox. Next up, that part's done. So again, in Firefox, it has to do with that clipboard to get you started and to go all the way to the Show All Bookmarks. Now, last, Internet Explorer. I don't have any in Internet Explorer, but if I did, I'd go to the Favorites, which is the star. And you go to where it says Add Favorites, and there's a drop-down arrow. Import and Export, and I'm going to choose to export a file and click Next and follow the instructions that are on the screen. And I'm going to choose the location for that by browsing for that spot that I want, and then click Export, and all will be well. I've just shown you how quickly it is to be able to save your bookmarks in one of the web browsers that you use, such as Google Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer. Now it's time to purge. Purging documents is a pretty easy task. If you need help on that, there are 3 helpful links that are here for you to read up on. All right. But for me, I'm going to go to my Windows Explorer folder. You can see that little icon that I'm hovering over here. And it pops up here. I'm going to go to my documents and see if there's anything I don't need. I don't need this part here. Drag and drop, and then that will be taken care of there. I'm going to also go to my H drive, especially here. Oh, and I see a very old folder. Probably so old, if you could look closely, you could see the dust gathering on it. Since 2013, all the way back to 2006, I have not used this file folder since then. So I can either drag and drop it to the recycle bin, or I'm going to now right-click. I'll do that again, right-click on that folder and go down to delete. It'll give me a warning because this is permanent. This is getting rid of. This is purging. All right. This is not, I'm going to put it somewhere and hope I get it back. This is purging. So delete if you find things that are unwanted, unneeded. I have now gotten rid of that folder. It is permanent. I can't do an undo for it. All right. From there, I have everything else set up, ready to go. So now I've shown how to purge those documents. Next up, I'm going to show you how to move documents from to the H drive or flash drive if you'd like. I'm going to first show the H drive. All right. So with that, going back to that folder, that is my documents. And I have a folder here. It's got a few items in it that are important for me to keep. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drag it to the H drive that's here. So you should all have some sort of H drive access. That's when you're connected, your laptop you use for school is connected to the school's network. This does not work outside of our network systems. So if you do this in your classroom, you'll be set. So Docs for work, I'm going to left click, hold. You can see how I've now got a hold of something that's got an animation for it. And I'm going to bring it over here to move to or copy to home. Now you can see there's this folder called Docs for Work, as well as a Docs for Work here. So now I've taken those documents and I've put it to the H drive so that it's backed up and ready. That leads me to my next thing. It's important. Music, movies, and multimedia files take up a lot, that's 2 words, a lot of space. So the H drive is our server, and it is not going to be able to hold all of the movies, music, and multimedia files we have. Especially if you're like me and you have done the National Board certification, all of those videos, especially all the ones that weren't worth showing to anyone else, all those videos, if you would like to save them, you will need to back them up to a flash drive. What I mean by a flash drive is something like this, or if it's many gigabytes, you may want to consider an external hard drive. This link to one from Amazon can be purchased for less than $30. Here's how you do it. So I have my National Board video folder here. I have my removable disk in. So I did actually have that flash drive plugged in. This is plugged into my computer as we speak, as I speak. From there, what I'm going to go to is back to that Windows Explorer folder. I'm going to now go to the National Board videos that I want to save. I'm going to drag and drop it to this removable disk. All right, that's my flash drive icon. Once I drop it there, you can see that it's copied that to the National Board videos onto that removable disk. I can now eject that disk. So I did this by right click, and I can now eject that disk because everything's been copied over. And once I remove that, as you can hear, a little click has been removed from the computer now. Now, I can purge even more and get rid of those National Board videos that are here. From there, the last thing on the list is a list of personal software and then gathering your assigned materials. That's for you to take and organize later on. I do not have any personal software on here, so I cannot demonstrate this. So again, this video has shown you fairly quickly how you can get that archive of your web browser or browsers, bookmarks, how you can purge documents, how you can then move your documents to the H drive or flash drive for backups, and how you can move those music, movies, and multimedia files to your flash drive to be able to save, or if you need an inexpensive option here. This video didn't help? You still have more questions? Please feel free to give me a call. Theron Hayes at 8085.